We live on YouTube.
What's good, YouTube?
And we going live on Facebook.
Man, Facebook, y'all always last, you feel me? Like,
Merry New Year, like Eddie Murphy, and damn it.
Merry New Year's what you just said?
Merry New Year. He said that in something called Trading Places, man. You guys go fact check what I'm talking about. And we are live on Facebook. You should have got the link right there, but let me run this little cool commercial that we've been. Every time I come in the press room, you're in the press room, working on our Stars Hot-Tronic heat press, using all the vinyl, making all the picture tees. I like vinyl.
I'm about to just load these boxes up. I'm out your way.
Man, you gotta be a crazy little brother to get fired on your day off. What you get caught stealing boxes for?
Man, I didn't get caught stealing no boxes. He said he caught me though.
We get our rent paid.
Why don't you go in there and ask the girls real fast to see if they help us pay our rent?
Don't sound like a bad plan at all.
What's up, Pops?
What's up, Smokey?
I'm trying to set up a meeting with the girls, man.
Okay.
Y'all wanna help me and Craig pay our rent?
Craig still owe me money from the last time he got me. He gotta learn a lesson. He shouldn't be stealing. Don't ask him to tell that girl from last night to give him some money.
What they say? They said it's slow for real. I'm about to just ask Boss when we get our job that night.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
And,
Y'all actually won an award, the Boss Mag 2009 Ohio Hip Hop Award. Y'all won for that media outlet thing.
Man, I don't even know.
Like y'all won. He didn't even know he won it.
What'd you say? Who was it?
You won the Boss Magazine 2009 Ohio Hip Hop Award. Congratulations.
That's legendary. You lit.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Peanut, a.k.a. Dash Resource. I got my man Stacking Smedro.
What's going on, man? Me and Peanut both got on our lokes, okay? Because we're high.
Wow, man, come on. You going to lose all
It's
our
other
spots
people
in one day, man.
I'm just playing.
Where the card at? Use the card early,
I'm just
man.
playing. Look at me. You look me in my eyes. I told you I was just bullshitting. But have Peanut take you.
Everybody hashtags, man.
You'll see Chinese eyes with Peanut, okay?
Wait. I'm offended because my grandmother's part Japanese, man.
Damn, sorry about that, man.
Give me a point already. Off top.
Here you go,
Thank
man.
you.
The Chinese culture.
Japanese
I
culture.
apologize. Japanese. Sorry, Japanese. Welcome to the Legendary People Podcast, where we invite all our guests to first and foremost go to our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, ring the bell notification so you can get alerted every time we drop new content. Man, we have interviewed amazing people all year. We are capping off this year with another amazing story. You know, like legendary doesn't mean just notoriety per se. Mm-hmm. It means that you went through an experience that when other people hear how you was to overcome some of these things, that in itself is legendary, and we understand that. So we want to bring those stories to you that's going to hit home. So today, man, as we're going into a new year, Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah. And we want to give you something that you can kind of just like be inspired by going into 2022. Mm-hmm. All right. So before we get started, we do want to acknowledge our sponsors. Go to Shiekhs for breakfast, Agnes All Natural Grill for lunch. If you're ever injured in any type of accident, even if you get into an accident on purpose, like Keisha has plenty of times.
I mean, it's New Year's. You can catch you an easy victim.
Got into somebody said you was doing like 40, right? And then just slammed on your brakes and let a car hit you in the back, pulled a neck brace out, and called attorney Michael Wright because you knew it was automatic 5 band.
Well, our new song, 10 racks to fix your back. 10 racks to fix your back. 10 racks to fix your back. To fix your back. To fix your back. 10 racks.
So listen, if you ever in an accident, planned or unplanned, go to the hospital and then call attorney Michael Wright at 937-222-7477. Make the right choice. Nah, but in all seriousness, no, for real.
It's a man. It's a man.
Nah, being for real. If you ever in an accident, call attorney Michael Wright, man. and he will help you get what you got coming to you. Bring in the new year with Kiara Wine. Are you kidding me, man? I told Big to come up here, man. But listen, contact Antoine Cunningham, man. Yeah. On Facebook, or go to More for Less where they got Kiara Wine. If you don't got to have a liquor license to sell Kiara Wine, you can come and get it from T-Shirt Kings. But we got to just make sure that everything is on the real so we don't get shut down. That's some bullshit. I'm like, what the fuck? I try to sell Kiara Wine and I'm closed. That's crazy. Yeah. All right, so, yeah. From the store to your door in 4 business days is what the shoparea.com does for you. The shoparea.com, they like the baby Amazon. Delivery is always free from the store to your door in 4 business days. Yeah. Yes, sir. We are at T-Shirt Kings, man, and go for your mouth. You guys, I am thankful to the Most High, bro, that we have been able to get into a new year coming into 2022. Yes. That will be my Jordan year. 23 years and having a business right here in the community, man. And I damn sure don't do it by myself, man. It takes everybody to come in here with me and actually buy the things that I'm selling. So thank you to everybody else. This is basically you guys' award for being able to keep something going. Yes. Right. So T-Shirt Kings, go for your mouth. We got Camera Kings in here too. You can come and take family pictures that last a lifetime. Make sure you book an appointment. And my brother has a book that's getting ready to drop. Yes. And he also has he tells you how to get a whole lot of money, man. It's sell stocks, not dope. Yes. Right? Sell something good instead of selling something bad. Every Sunday on the Dash Resource channel on YouTube. That's my brother Peanut Johnson. And you can get his book for free on Amazon. And he has a new book that's getting ready to drop. Mm-hmm. That's even more major, man. So Absolutely. Make sure he'll tell you a little bit more about it. Because I might not be saying enough, but Sell Stocks Not Dope every Sunday on the Dash Resource channel on YouTube. Yes. Man, I don't want to hold this shit up anymore, man. Happy New Year's to everybody, bro. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful new year. Make sure that you are visualizing all the success that you're supposed to have. Yes. Once you visualize these things, go out and attack those visions, man, and it's going to come to you. So vision, act. Next, you attract these things into your life. Vision, act on the vision, and then these things will be attracted into your life. And it's going down, man, all around our town, man. Without further ado, my brother from another mother, Peanut Johnson, over to you, bro. What you got for me, bro?
Good. Bro, you bodied that, man. I want to let you know, man. Bro, like, you really did a good job, man. You really outdid yourself this time.
It's nothing, man. It's nothing.
Oh, it's nothing at this point? Nah, but yeah, yes, I got a new book that's dropping that will be done being processed within the next couple hours or whatever. So I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm gonna drop that link and everything like that.
Let's go.
So you know it's gonna be the masterclass.
Let's go. Really take you from being the legendary comment section going crazy on these niggas, bro. Yes, sir. I'm gonna pull this shit up, bro. Go ahead, Peanut. Keep dropping. Keep going, bro.
Please make sure like you guys check in with me so you get when it comes to that, but. You know, we're not here to celebrate me. We're here to celebrate legendary people, legendary stories. That's what we do here on this podcast, man. So as my brother Smeg gets the legendary comment section lit right now.
Yes, sir.
We are the Legendary People Podcast. We're here to celebrate legends. And we like to find out where our legends grow up. So we do origins first, but we got to announce the guests first. Smeg, we have Lexi Brazy. Right?
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm blessed.
We got Mike's a little closer.
How are you?
Doing all right. So here on the Legendary People Podcast, we like to celebrate legends by finding out the origins. So without further ado, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Ohio.
Okay.
Born and raised.
Where at?
Up Salem.
Salem? Haney, baby. Okay. So like, what was it like growing up over there that you can remember?
Where you say? Up Salem where? Haney. Oh, Meadowdale area? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
Shit, we was crazy. We was wilding back there.
So what kind of things would y'all normally get into?
Play fighting, playing basketball, freeze tag. Sometimes I wasn't allowed past the tree though. Like my mom, I would have to stay in the yard, so my friends would have to come play with me. So mostly what we did though was just run around the neighborhood on our bikes, play fight.
So like, who was some of your like day one best friends? Like who some of your friends from like the neighborhood?
Out the neighborhood?
Well, like whoever were your friends during that time.
Carrie, That's my best friend. He's been my best friend since I was 11.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah, Miracle, Maisha, Kennedy, Antonia.
Mm-hmm.
It was a gang of us.
Okay. Okay, so like at home, did you have like mom and dad there or anything like that?
No, sir. I had my adopted mother.
Okay, so
and
like
my big brother.
So like you were adopted. Was there a reason why you were adopted?
My mom was schizophrenic, and my dad got paralyzed a month after I was born.
Mm.
And my mom didn't list my dad, like, to find me. She didn't want my dad known. I don't know why. Like, yeah.
So tell us some of the interaction that you have with your mom. Did you have any interaction with your mom growing up, or this is something that you found out later?
My adopted mom or my birth mom?
Your birth mom.
Well, my adopted mom always made it known that, you know, I was adopted, so it wouldn't be any confusion. But I never, like, met my mother, no. I still haven't met my mother.
Mm-hmm.
She lives in New York in the Bronx.
Right. So, but like growing up, like wasn't it like they kind of alluded to like your mom was dead, right? Okay.
They just didn't know where my mom was.
Okay.
I used to tell people my mom was dead, though.
Oh, okay.
People will be cruel, like, oh, you was adopted, your mom didn't love you. And I used to tell them, like, no, my mom just died giving birth to me. Because it felt better.
Right. So, what kind of home life did you have?
I grew up with roaches, air beds, noodles. I started working at 14.
Push her mic a little bit closer to her nut. There you go.
But yeah, I started working at 14. I slept on the floor. Like, my mom, don't get me wrong, she did the best she could. Like, at a point in time, it's just when my mom caught cancer, it went down there.
Like, what age did your mom catch cancer?
I was in 4th grade when my mom caught cancer.
How was it?
And this is your adopted mom?
Yes.
Okay.
My mom was like 40-something when she adopted me. She's about to be dang near 70.
So, like, how was it described to you at that age that she had cancer?
Hard. Because my big brother decided to turn to alcohol instead. Like, so I had to put the big girl panties on and help at home. Like, I had to learn how to cook. I used to burn shit, though, but I tried. But I had to learn how to cook. I had to... At school, I won't say I had to do my thing at school, like teach myself, because I got suspended every other day.
For like, what kind of thing would you get suspended for?
I was hurting. Like, I used to get bullied in elementary school. So I felt like I had to be this hard person or had this hard persona in order for a person not to, you know, because I was that kid that I didn't have the latest pair of Jordans. My hair, I would come to school. I had my ponytail cut off in 4th grade.
What do you mean?
Like, in art class, a motherfucker took my ponytail, sniffed it.
Who? I mean, I didn't mean to say who, but do you remember the situation that
I
it
sure
just...
do. I
what?
remember everything. I fought her like 6 times in my life.
She just cut your hair?
They didn't say, oh, she did it. They all laughed. They wouldn't tell who did it. But I kind of had, like, you know, people talk and I hear. So I had an idea on who, but they didn't go off and be like, oh, I did it. But the person who did it, I fought her at least 6 times. Well, that I believe did it. Ain't nobody ever be like, oh, she did it, or she ain't never come to me and be like, oh, I did it. But yeah.
That's
so
fucked up.
So like after like she cut your hair off, did you like say anything to the teacher or
the
was
teacher was watching.
so like the girl didn't get in trouble at all or anything like that? Like nothing came out of it?
They'd be like, go to the office, make me. You had to call security to remove me.
What school did you go to?
Residence Park.
Residence Park. RP. Yeah.
Yeah, we ran.
Wasn't it like a Catholic school?
Catholic? No. That's right down the street from Thurgood.
Oh, okay. Nah, I just mixed it up with Resurrection. My bad.
Yeah.
RP, my bad. I'll give you a point.
Nah, no doubt.
So-
I knew what she was talking about, though.
So like during this time in school, are you picking up any type of extracurricular activities?
Well, can I go back?
Absolutely.
Because I went to Residence Park in 4th grade. I went to Dayview Academy originally.
Okay.
I got expelled from there in 4th grade. Like,
For what?
I flipped. I spazzed one day. Like, they had this thing called the Alexis touch. If you touch me, you got something. Or like they used to throw pencils at me.
Huh? Wait, explain that one more time.
Like Alexis touch. If you touch me, you got something. Like, don't touch her. She got the Alexis touch. It's weird. I can't explain it, but
They made up a nickname for you. Like like if you touch somebody, then it was something wrong with them. So they always like avoided you.
yes.
How that make you feel?
I cried. I mean, it made me feel bad. But
Did that start in the 4th grade, Lexus, or did it
That
start?
started in 1st grade. Like my hair like used to be like down here. Like I had long hair and I didn't see it then. Like I didn't think I was cute because they always told me I was ugly. But as I go back and look at pictures of me, like I was beautiful. Like
Right.
I didn't have the latest.
Not
shoes.
was, you are beautiful.
Well, yeah, but I didn't have the latest shoes or nothing. But like my face and like I was like, you know, I was really like cute. So I see now. And then growing up, all them bitches like stay in the baths, like Northland. I grew up in a big ass house. Like I see, like even though like before my mama got cancer, don't get it twisted. My mama made it happen. I just after bills and shit, it was Payless. It wasn't City Gear.
Mm-hmm.
But I had 2 bathrooms, my own room. I didn't have a bunk bed. Growing up, these bitches had bunk bed, 2 bedroom, lights off, like baths. Like of course y'all could afford that shit. Y'all didn't have no bills for real. So, but back then, I was hurt. Like it was to the point where I threw all the computers. I probably still owe them to now because I went to college. I'm in college. I wouldn't have no scholarships or nothing.
Right.
But I threw all the computers. I punched on my principal. Like,
But wait a minute. We ain't gonna go that far. So let's go back to 1st grade. All right, we gonna kind of like go at a steady climb. Do you remember a particular incident where it turned where the kids start feeling like you was that kid that they would kind of pick on? Because I remember that there was kids like that even when I was in school, that it would be one kid in the class where everybody had something fucked up to say about.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so what do you know why people was fucking with you like that in just the 1st grade?
I was a sweet person. Like everybody else would have the demeanor of gang, I fight, I whoop shit. Me, I was considered a punk. Like I would fight if I had to, but I didn't go around like a bully, like to fit in, or I was me, whether you liked it or not.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know. I just know I wasn't like them. I didn't have what they had.
So what you spoke about you having, you know what I'm saying, like your friends that were, you know what I'm saying, like a gang of y'all. Like did you have like any type of support when it came to when you had drama with other people, or did you have any type of support?
I had no. Like I had people who claimed they was down. Like I have a best friend, a girl best friend. She been my best friend since 4th grade, but she was cool with him.
So she kind of played both sides of the fence, kind of thing.
Like she made it known it was my best friend. She'd be like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all need to chill on my best friend. She'll roast you with me and everything. I used to pop my shit back. I ain't used to just sit there and let them bully me. I used to pop my shit back. But like, she still hung with him though. I don't really, you know.
Right. So, did you do anything like extracurricular? Because I heard you like in pre-production where like you said your poem, which I thought was amazing. When did you kind of like get into that kind of?
When I got suicidal.
At what age do you think that was?
11.
11. Well, yeah.
You want to know why?
Sure.
I got raped and they told me it was my fault. Like, I shouldn't dress the way I dress.
Wait, what was the scenario where this happened?
A guy in the neighborhood, like, he was my brother's best friend, right hand man. Like, people who know me and grew up with me, just by me saying this, they know, like, damn, her brother best friend, I know exactly who she talking about. But, like, he was the type of guy, buy me shit off the ice cream truck. Like, everybody, though, not just me, like, kids off the neighborhood. He was one of them types. And just one
How much older was he than you?
I was like 11. He was like 30.
Oh,
My
wow.
big brother is 40.
Okay.
So he
Okay.
probably was like back then, he was probably like in his
Yeah.
Okay. So like during the time he buying stuff for everybody that's outside, he buying everybody. So like he was that kind of person where everybody gravitates to him because
you would think more he's more of a
good guy.
A good guy and help the neighborhood, but I don't know, that day he took me to school, I started my period that same day and kids made fun of me, and that's when I became suicidal. They didn't know. They just knew I had blood on the back of my pants and they laughed at me.
How old were you?
11.
So
How old were you when you got raped?
11.
This is all the same time?
Well,
Like-
we was just talking about it,
yeah. Well,
Well,
Samantha,
I don't know.
I got to do it. So like the guy who, you know what I'm saying, everybody looked to was like your brother's best friend at the time.
they used to pop willies, all that.
So he's noticeably older. He's in his 20s. You are 11. He is
I'm only 20 now, by the way.
yeah. So he is trying to take you to school one day.
Yes. I know you remember them times them yellow buses say they coming and you just out there hours later. Like,
Yeah.
Where the fuck you at?
Yes.
And he was like, I'll take you to school. I got in trouble for that. My mom was like, you don't ever get in the car with a man you don't know.
Well,
Did you
so
tell
what-
your
what-
mom what happened?
My best friend who stayed across the street from me.
Told her? You told your best friend?
He knew. He asked me. It was something about me. He was like, you ain't acting right. Like, I can't explain it,
So-
but he told me. He asked me, like, be honest with me.
So
They used to try to label me out as, like, a hoe and all that in the neighborhood, but I wasn't a hoe.
but like I just want to ask. So like, what happened on the way to school that day?
He started, like, rubbing on my thigh. Okay, so I'm at the bus stop. I'm on, I don't even know what that street is. I know it was Haney. At that time, that store was called Petra's. We stopped at Petra's. He got me, cause he was one of them types that'll buy you snacks and stuff.
Yes.
You know? But I'm a kid, so hell yeah, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, I wanna go to the store.
Did you know him before, Lexi?
He hung with I seen him every day after that. Like, he's my
After
brother-
that?
He's my
But
brother.
before that,
Yes,
did you
he's my brother's best friend.
right, brother's best friend tell you he's gonna tell you he's gonna take you to school, so it's nothing for you to get in the car and go with him.
Cause he was my brother's, like, it was the type, like, in the neighborhood, if it was any other creep, he made it seem like I'll whoop their ass over you.
Right.
Like, you my little sister, you my brother.
He
you,
made-
you
he-
my dude's
yeah.
little sister. Like,
Yeah.
I got you.
He made it seem like you have nothing to fear when you're with me. I'm here to protect you.
I
Okay.
consider him my big brother.
Right.
Like,
An
he
extension of
had-
your big brother.
He had nieces and nephews who stayed with him that was in the foster system that I was close to. So, like, he'd come over with my big brother, and I'll chill with his, you feel me, nieces and nephews.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not like he was just my brother's best friend and I seen him around. No, I was cool. His mama cool with my mama. You feel me? They old school, so they drinking Moscato together. Like, yeah, like, that close.
Right.
She spending the night, the nieces. I've never spent the night over there. My mama wasn't that type.
So you obviously trust him. So on the way to school, he rubs your leg.
Yeah, he started rubbing my leg and I moved him like, what you doing? Long story short, we parked in some alley. Still to this day, I couldn't like tell you like exactly where it is because I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't paying attention to where like the location. I'm young.
Could you trust
I
him?
had already,
Yeah.
I was eating my Skittles. Like I wasn't paying attention. I'm just waiting until we get to school.
That's so
You know.
fucked up, man.
I'm gonna come. I don't do that.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry about what happened after that, for sure.
I don't want my dad to be pissed seeing this. 'Cause I haven't told. It's a lot that my dad don't know yet, and I don't tell him because he he wasn't there when I was growing up, and it's not his fault. And he be feeling like, damn, I wasn't there. I could have protected you, and I don't want my dad to feel like that.
But it's one thing that we've seen here is that, like, a lot of times when you're going through something, we always consider other people, but really when it's something that you're going through, it's your truth, it's your hurt, it's your pain. You're allowed to express that hurt, that pain. It's not for you to protect anybody's secrets, especially if it's something that harm you.
You want to know what's so crazy? On my son, he's in jail right now for raping his own daughter.
That's so fucking evil.
I put it on my son, and he's in jail right now for raping his daughter. And I know that because the ex-girlfriend, my mom and her still close, that she babysits her daughter sometimes. Because I have a niece who's now 15, and they, they're close. So the girlfriend who stayed there with him, she told my mom everything. And me and my mom's daughter, she tells me everything.
Right.
And I'm like, that's crazy.
So after he assaults you, violates you, he takes you to school, and that's where the jokes and stuff like that started.
I didn't know that I was bleeding. Like, I was just devastated that whole day. I was just, like, kind of zoned out. But people would laugh at me, and I was used to it, though. Like, so I didn't think anything differently about it. I'm used to, if I walk past, people snickering and all that. So at that particular day, I didn't think, like, oh, they laughing because I got blood on the back of my pants. But somebody came up to me. It's this guy. He's gay now. But he was real close to me. We were close, and and he told me, like, you got red stuff on the back of your pants. And I got sent to the nurse's office. You would have thought they would have questioned me, but they just thought I started my ministry.
Right. So at this time, did you tell him what happened, or you still kept it a secret?
I was threatened not to tell him.
So, like, during the assault, he
Nope. He didn't say anything during the assault. That's when he dropped me off.
What did he say to you when he dropped you off?
Don't tell no one. He told me nobody will believe me because of what his name was in the streets. He was like, nobody will believe me. He was like, don't tell nobody. So I eventually told my boy best friend though.
So after this happens, you go to the nurse. The nurse kind of gives you like the shrug. Okay, it's your time. You know what's really going on. How long from that instance to telling your best friend? How long did that take for you?
When I told him I wanted to kill myself.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm gonna go to commercial.
I hate this shit. Every time I come in the press room, you in the press room. Working on our Stars Hot-Tronic heat press. Using all the vinyl. Making all the picture tees. I like vinyl.
I'm about to just load.
Fuck everybody that judge you.
This ain't your shame. This ain't your shame. It's his shame.
Every time I come in the press room, you in the press room. Working on our Stars Hot-Tronic heat press. Using all the vinyl. Making all the picture tees. I like vinyl.
I'm about to just load these boxes up. I'm not your way.
Man, you gotta be a crazy little brother to get fired on your day off. What you get caught stealing boxes for?
Man, I didn't get caught stealing no boxes. He said he caught me though.
We get our rent paid.
Why don't you go in there and ask the girls real fast to see if they help us pay our rent?
That don't sound like a bad plan at all.
What's up, Pops? What's up, Smokey?
I'm trying to set up a meeting with the girls, man.
Okay.
Y'all wanna help me and Craig pay our rent?
Craig still owe me money from the last time he got me. He gotta learn a lesson. He shouldn't be stealing. Go ask him to tell that girl from last night to give him some money.
What they say?
They said it's slow for real.
I might have just asked boss when we get our job that night. Of course you can.
Yeah! What's up? I wanted to announce today that we do have a brand new film studio and video studio inside T-Shirt Kings. Photography. So if you want to have a photo shoot or anything like that, we're having a special 30-minute shoot. As many pictures as you take, we just email them all to you. You don't have to worry about prints. You get your pictures back before you leave. And so everything that you've always imagined that a photo shoot or that video production should be, we're bringing it to you. Okay.
Wait a minute, I need it.
Nah, you go ahead. Man, you guys, like, man, right now we are smack dab in the middle of an amazing just story of toughness. And I think that all of us is like, oh my God, you know. And so right now, Lexi is trying to just compose herself because she's trying to just express all of the things that she's been through and let you guys know that shit ain't sweet, you know what I'm saying? And so it's nothing but respect, love, and adoration for Lexi. I'm just Lexi. How you feel? You okay?
Yes, I'm sorry.
You nah.
All my life.
There's been so much love from the comment section.
Well, man, shout out to LaRon Hargrove because the whole time he just sitting here just supporting you in every way. Man, hey man, thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, King. Man, we appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. Do you?
Man, you guys make sure y'all go to Agnes All Natural Grill for lunch, Agnes for breakfast, Agnes for breakfast, Agnes for lunch, Sheikhs for breakfast. If you ever injured, call attorney Michael Wright, theshoparea.com.
Yeah.
And Kiara Wine, Gold for Your Mouth, T-Shirt Kings, and Camera King Studio, Sell Stocks Not Dope.
Yeah.
Man, we are in the building with Lexi Brazy, who is an amazing young queen. You know why? Because she ain't quitting nothing. And you'll see as this story continues to unfold how she was able to just pull shit together. But right now, she going through a lot.
Yeah.
And stories like this are the best stories, man. If you had it good and was born rich, stayed rich, and died rich, we don't even want to hear that shit.
At all.
But we want to hear a story like this where somebody went through it all and was able to hold on and collect themselves and get their shit together, right? Mm-hmm. And that means whatever you're going through, you can get through it too. So we're going to jump back into this with my brother Peanut, who is doing a marvelous job as always, bringing out the information that we all want to hear. So Peanut, over to you, bro.
So you posted that you went through hell in elementary school, and I had no idea that it was to this, like this proportion. So between the time of you going through your situation and speaking, finally telling your best friend what happened, this is at the point where you wanted to kill yourself. I'm so sorry you went through that, love. Like, I promise you, that breaks my heart hearing that, especially with me having a daughter, not knowing, you know what I mean, what she could be going through, because I only know how a father would react because the only father I know is myself. You know what I mean? So I put all my heart and energy into that. What is the thing that kept you from making the ultimate mistake of committing suicide? What was the reason that kept you?
I don't know. God. Because I done popped pills. I done had to get it pumped out of me. But it's so crazy because when I met my grandmother, now, everybody that I was close with is dead. Like, and I'm going to get to that part once we go along. Mm-hmm. Once I hit high school, when you start asking me about high school.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers that I ran with in high school mostly now is in jail doing years or dead.
Right.
So
So, what is one thing great you could say about elementary school that you found that you took some type of? Is there anything that you found that was something that you liked about elementary school at all?
the strength, like everything that I've been through from getting bullied, like it made me who I am today.
There you go.
It's part of who I am.
There you go. Yeah.
Like, I feel like if I would have never been through any of what I've been through, I would never, I don't know, I feel like you got to experience the bad in life in order to enjoy anything good.
We actually interviewed Tony Ruby Sr., which is actually my favorite interview that I've ever done. He literally talks about this thing called skin in the game. Literally where he could have said the same words at one point in his life, say the same as identical words later on in his life, and the impact of what he went through is going to make him connect with people better because he got some skin in the game. So what I'm saying is today is you are showing that you got skin in the game, and I'm telling you, you have a powerful voice, and what you're doing today shows tremendous courage. Tremendous courage. I'm so like, yeah, but you know, I mean, I want you to know, like, you standing on, ain't no problem. I'm always conscious of that. I'm always trying to hit my so what middle school did you go to?
Residence Park.
Residence Park. Okay. So how'd you like Residence Park? Was it a different change, or are these the same kids in the same school, the same issues all over again?
Don't get me wrong, it was times where it was teeth there. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Give me an example.
at one point in time, I stopped giving a fuck. Like, I just didn't care. And I used to start stealing. I got good at stealing when I was in like 7th grade. So
What was the first thing you stole?
City Trend jeans.
Hey, walk us through that day of you going in there and stealing. So, like, was you nervous?
No.
So, like, walk us
I
through
ain't
that
had
day.
nothing to lose.
All right. Okay. So, like, walk us through that day. So, did you already was like, I'm just gonna go in there and shop, and then you seen an easy lick, or was like your whole day was playing on the. Go ahead. All right. So, like, tell us how you got there.
How I walked.
Okay. Okay.
It wasn't just me though.
Okay.
I was with my fuzz. She was new. She wasn't new to that though.
All right. Yeah, we gonna keep the names low, but
I
yeah.
said fuzz.
Yeah. Well, all right. So, like, walk us through that day. Like, did you go in there?
So it was this party.
All right.
This back when the arena where this little boy named Lil Juice, he used to throw parties and stuff for our, like.
Shout out to Lil Juice.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was one of them. So we ain't want to get roasted. And well,
Okay.
My fuzz, she knew how to dress. Like, she had her wardrobe. The clothes I did have, I was adopted by an old lady, so all my clothes was, she like, you ain't even seen that with me. So we walked up to West Town.
West Town, legendary West Town.
And we went in there. We had our purse. Went in between there. We had clothes, acting like we was looking through clothes. Whole time the purse is in there. She holding the purse and all.
Dropping them in there. Bong, bong. You feel me? Like, I had a little factory going. Boom, boom, boom.
So after that, we bought some earrings to make it seem like, oh.
We here for a purchase.
So after that, we walked out. We went to the hair store to get.
So y'all got away.
Yeah.
You was like, it's lit.
It got to the point I started stealing out the mall. That's how good I got. Ripping the burners off. Taking it with me. Putting it in I just I buy something from Forever 21, go to Rule 21, and put it in the Forever 21 bag.
So yeah, like you really got it down packed, right?
Yeah.
So during this time, so now at school, when you going to school, now you
Man,
fresher.
I came in there with some Maxes and everybody like, okay, I see you. Alright, yeah.
So like, did you get the Maxes all boosting, or was it just like you stole the Maxes?
Actually, my auntie bought me.
Okay, but like you had the whole fit to go with the Maxes. That
So,
okay, it's different. Yeah, it's different. That's different. You can have like half and half, like but when you got the whole fit,
Yeah,
that shit hit.
And you know, it's still the Maxes were the stripes. You know, they
Oh,
were green
yeah.
and gray. The
Yeah.
green and gray ones back then.
Hurting them.
Yeah.
Hurting
it
them.
was it back then.
So like, how did it feel when you went to like like a couple years before they making fun of you because you know what I'm saying, you got Payless on. Now you in there and you got like some status about yourself. Like, how did it feel to get that admiration of you? Like,
I didn't care. Like, I didn't give a fuck about the Jordans or none of that. I was just looking like, y'all really materialistic. But I had that mindset as a kid.
mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I didn't really care. I'm like, whatever. I was just tired of y'all talking shit.
Right. So you didn't care about the fact that now like they're not making fun of you no more. But
it was still them same ones. Like, she only got one pair of Maxes. Still hate. Still soft.
But did you see the temperature change in other people? Like, it went from everybody making fun of you to some people like, nah, like leave her alone. Like, she all right. How did that feel to finally have people on your side?
I ain't gonna lie, it did feel good. It felt good. Like, I'm like, okay. But I didn't really start having people on my side until I got to fight and sticking up for myself. It was people walking up to me like, I was wondering when you was gonna start sticking up for yourself.
Wow. So like, what was the turning point that led? That is when you said, "Oh nah, we hitting over this."
Yeah, we fought. We end up the art teacher ended up scabbing her knee, like bleeding, trying to break us up.
During the altercation? Mm-hmm. So like the teacher tried to break it up, she hit her knee on the edge of that.
Everybody was rolling. We still fighting while everybody laughing. Like, it was just wild. Like, the security guard trying to break us up.
So you uppercutted somebody over a ha-ha. Huh? So you uppercut somebody over a ha-ha, somebody laughing at your teacher falling down? Was that funny?
No, we was on the ground. We both was on the ground. Like, she ain't just getting up. She put up a fight. But I wasn't going either. And I wouldn't stop. Like, she was tired. They were trying to break it up. I'm running back up on her. She in the conference room. Y'all should have never let me go get my stuff out of my cubby by myself because I ran back up on her.
And he put the foo-foo fops back on her again.
Mm-hmm. Like, I was just fed up then. After that, when I realized ain't nobody just whooping me, I started talking my shit.
So wait. So like this is a very good point. So after you get you got suspended, right?
Yep, 10 days.
10 days. What happened when you came home?
When I came back to school?
No, like when you came home from being suspended for 10 days, like what happened?
My mom wasn't a good disciplinary. Like, she'd yell at me, Lexi, because I stayed cussing people out. So like, she blamed me. My mama wasn't the type who, oh yeah, you better whoop her ass. She was the type, you got suspended.
So you could cuss in front of your mom?
Hell no. I used to, but she knew how I was. Like, I've always had a temper.
Okay, right.
So she blamed me.
Right.
She told me I could have walked away. If she wasn't in your bubble, you didn't have to. She cut my ponytail off.
Right, yeah.
It'll grow back. My mama told me it'll grow back. That's why my dad, like, when I met my dad,
y'all can walk through here. I'm about to
it'll grow back. It's about cutting a sister's hair off. It'll grow back.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of getting bald head every day.
No. I know girls that literally be sitting there complaining about their very first perm. Talking about, my hair would have been real good if I didn't get that very first perm. Somebody cut your whole hair off. That was listen, I'm on your side. You should have beat on them, like, period. So you coming home from school, suspended for 10 days. You tell your mom, hey, the reason why I beat him up was because she cut my ponytail. And she says, tough luck, buttercup.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel in that moment?
She didn't care about me. I'm like everybody else, mama. Man, the girl that I fought, she ended up getting bullied. Like, the girls that she was hanging with turned on her to the point her mama had to come up there and have a conference. And I'm like, dang, her mama care that much to come up here and confront the teachers? Why is they picking on my daughter?
Right.
My mama ain't even come up there when my ponytail got cut off. And all she doing is getting laughed at. And her mama up here?
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
To cut your ponytail off, like, evil. It's evil. And you know what's funny though?
That's
like when
my fro.
I love your fro.
Yeah, I mean, on camera, I ain't gonna lie, your fro looks nice. Like, you really look cool. So it ain't.
Yeah, look.
You ain't.
I'm ash halfway on.
Girl, nobody knows that you just said it. Now they gonna look like nobody would have noticed. Nah, like,
but
so you like
I think that
I mean, like, that Red Bull look kind of crazy. Like, that's probably the biggest thing. How much Red Bull is? How much Red Bull is in there? Like, it makes it.
This was $5.
It make it look like we got a red shot cup.
I should have got a little one because it don't even seem like.
No, Smith. Like that's an actual regular size of a Red Bull. That's a small red cup.
Right.
They were like, yo, what's going on?
I really should have got a small one.
No.
Don't worry about that.
So
I'm just being silly. I'm being silly.
I know. I'm saying to myself, I'm not gonna drink all that.
Yeah.
But so we passed middle school.
Yes.
All right. So what high school did you go to?
Thurgood Marshall.
Thurgood.
Did you go to Thurgood?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
I
what?
didn't want to.
So you 20. So this was like in
I was
what 2016,
2013.
Okay.
2013. You started Thurgood.
2014. I was 13.
So all of the bullying shit is kind of like maybe like dying off a little bit once you get
At
into
that time,
high.
I'm beefing now.
Yeah, once you get into high school, right?
We jumped somebody in 8th grade. They done jumped me in front of my grandma's house in 9th grade.
So let's. One thing I want to do is I want you to tell me a good story. Tell me about a good day that you had that you like. Damn, that was really a cool ass day. You could tell me some shit from elementary, but just in general in that time frame, middle school, elementary.
I'm the one that walk you down the alley. He the one to walk you down the street.
Well, no. I love how you do yours, but I do want to just give another perspective to say, like, look, man, this ain't all trauma. I did have a good day here or there. You know what I'm saying? So what?
The times I actually had
That's some bars, man.
I had a good time was when we would get kicked out of class, like the class clowns, like we be in there roasting, and we all in the hallway just cracking on. Like, I don't know, that's weird that's one of the best memories. But back in them times, in like elementary school, that shit used to be fun. In the bathroom, you hear keys coming, you like, oh shit, principal coming. You running.
Yeah.
Like, it's clear. Like, I ain't gonna lie, them was fun. Or like.
So sometimes you used to kind of did sometimes you used to be the one kind of clowning other people too, a little.
Like the friends that we had, we would grill each other. Like it was roast sessions.
Yeah. But you never piled on somebody that everybody else was piling up on.
I was the type that'll roast you for roasting somebody. Like,
yeah.
Like, boy, I know you not talking, boy. With
right.
Being shaped like that.
So right. It ain't just like everybody used to just pick on you and you didn't clap back. You stood up for yourself when all of this shit.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, no doubt. Good. I worried about that for you, you know? Because sometimes, man, it can be so fucking overwhelming, great, exactly, that you just fucking just take all that shit in and just fucking snap to the point where you might want to just end your life or do some shit like that. But yours was fucked up like that, but you at least stood up for yourself. And absolutely. Now I feel very good to hear that part of your story.
Thank you.
Right. So, like during this time, I mean, I saw you post you was riding stolies and all that. So, I mean,
long live Coco.
Word?
Yeah, long live my first love.
Okay, so how did he pass?
Well, he got shot, but he died a year later. Like he was paralyzed and went downhill. He ain't gonna get in.
Right.
But long story short, he got shot.
Tell me a good story about him.
What's not a good story?
Give us the one that you think of, like the one you just looked at. That one. That story right there. Tell me that story.
So we stole this Benz, right? It was an all-white Benz.
I love this story. Look, it's man like my white Benz came up missing.
Okay.
go ahead.
Kaylon and long live Rondo. This is crazy. Everybody is literally, like I meant it when I said
either in jail or jail, yeah.
So, okay, it was me, Kaylon, Rondo, and Coco.
What the fuck?
So, boom, we had so Rondo and Coco get into this long argument, but they like brothers, but they cool, like you know.
They argue like how me and Smith was arguing about Kanye West and Jordan.
Yeah, like one of them, so they rolling like.
Shout out to the YouTube.
But at this time, they arguing who better about Lucci or Chief Keef. Coco like and Rondo fucked with Chief Keef.
Facts,
so,
and he should.
So they like.
Wait. Before you get started, he was right. But go ahead. Go ahead.
So me and Kaylon in the back laughing like these dumbasses. It ain't even that serious.
Right.
So boom, you know, this is when Kroger's was open over there on Dixie by Northland.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So Coco asked for my phone. I had 2 phones. I had an HTC and a Galaxy.
We all had the HTC.
So he was like, "Let me see your Galaxy." It's a phone store by JJ's. I think the phone store's still right there.
Yeah, facts.
So he get out. He go in there. I don't know what the fuck I thought he was doing because my phone was already on. I don't know what the fuck I thought. But he went in there, so we left. Rondo takes a screwdriver and stabs the radio. That's how salty he is.
Stab the radio for.
Yes, stab the radio. So Coco, I go in there. I'm like, boy, what the fuck is taking you so long? Come on, he's selling my HTC. He's selling my phone. So I'm like, is you selling my phone? He said, yeah, we need to put some gas in the stove. I'm like, did you really just come here and sell my phone? So we arguing or whatever.
So he took you to the phone store and he sold your phone.
But I had the Galaxy, like the HTC.
So he saw you had 2 phones. He's like, yeah, that's a victim right here. Like.
Yes, Coco, he has skipped like tatted for a reason.
Okay.
Twisted.
Word.
You know?
Shout to him, you know what I mean? Like,
mm-hmm.
Nah, that was shout to him. Go ahead, so what happened?
So we get in the car, he realized his radio broke. Rondo see we get into it, he like, bruh, who the fuck broke the radio? Rondo like, she did. I'm like, no, he like, you gotta get the fuck out. So
You didn't even do it.
I know, we arguing, we left. I'm like, I'm not getting out of nowhere. So we go to Northland and this is when Sean McGee was alive. He used to do tattoos.
Yeah.
Benson. I said Sean McGee. That's a singer. But Sean Benson was alive. He was doing tattoos and shit. And
okay, yeah. I had mixed it up too. Go ahead.
I'm weak. So we ended up going to Northland, and I don't know. We argued that whole time. I just felt like that was a good story for me. But Rondo ended up, when Coco died, before Rondo passed, I joined his Instagram, and he was like, "Hey, remember when I broke the?" Because Coco still thought, like to this day,
that you did it.
He gonna say, "Remember when I told Coco, you broke the radio station?" I'm like, "Bitch, you think that's real funny, don't you?" Because that's how our bond was. Like, bitch, I'm like, bitch, you know.
So during this time, you in and out of jail too, like
juvenile.
Okay, so like walk us through like the first time that you got arrested.
I stole my grandma's gun.
Wait a minute, like when I heard the story, you said I said my grandma's car, and she said my grandma's gun. Tell me why you thought you needed your grandma.
I was about to go shoot somebody.
And who was this person?
She worked here. She works here.
You gonna go shoot Tay Tay?
Yes. But
over who?
She used to try to fight me. It went over no nigga. Tay was crazy back then. Like, type of bitch, like, you would tell her you don't want to fight, and she's still running up on you. So it's like, bitch, I got something for you.
So
but
you
kind of. At that point, me and her ended up getting cool, though. I saw her with the gun, but she ain't say shit to me. She looked.
So you saw her and you had a gun on you.
Yeah, I was with my I was with my friend Shamir. Well, Benzie. I'm gonna call her Benzie. But yeah, Benzie. She like we was playing with it. The motherfucker accidentally went off. We like, oh shit, cause we ain't know what the fuck we was doing with a fucking. Now that I think about it, we put our shit in some fucked up situations. Cause that motherfucker went off. It was a 38. But it was old school.
38 revolver.
Yeah, it had a long ass nose.
38 long, yeah. I had a 44 long, and then I bought it from my dude Day Ray, R.I.P. Day Ray. And literally, I couldn't open the gun.
I didn't know that I had that gun on.
And I literally shot the gun on accident my damn self. And I'm very, very trained with pistols now, Smith. Very, very trained. Wow. I can shoot a wing off a fly, nigga.
I shoot if you come at me.
All right. So like during this time, you strapped up, right? So like, how did that turn into you getting in trouble with the law?
My mom pressed charges.
So like, how she found out like her gun was missing?
My cousin snitched. My fuzz that I stole with, she's my cousin. She knows she set me up. I went to her house to change clothes, and my mom was there.
And what did your mom say?
She called the police. My cousin watched me.
So your mom didn't come get the gun back? She didn't reprimand you?
I sold it. So she wouldn't know. But my cousin had already snitched. But it wasn't like, so my brother, my grandma gave the gun to my brother. Because my grandma had Alzheimer's at this time. Me and my brother was beefing ourselves. Like, he used to like.
How old is your brother than you?
He's 39. He was an alcoholic though. Like he stayed, like we argued. He used to abuse. We used to bring up how I was adopted. So it was like, fuck you. I'm about to take your gun.
Oh, so you didn't really steal it from her. You stole it from him.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was hers originally though. That's
right.
why my mom felt some type of way. She didn't care that I took it from him. It was passed down.
Right.
So it's like, damn, you sold it. I feel bad about that. I'm gonna have to pay her back.
Right. So, walk us through the day that you did you get arrested?
I came home from third.
Hey, you are, you know, it's kind of funny. Like, as we walking down memory lane, you're kind of like coming up on some observations about shit that you done.
Yeah, like.
I want to go back and correct them now and shit.
I love that she's doing that. She's like, wait
that.
a minute. Okay,
right.
I ain't think about that. I should change that.
But you know what? That is a changing in mentality in your frame of mind.
Oh, thank you. Because I'm like, what the frick? Why would I do that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Good shit.
But yeah, I don't remember what I was just saying.
Okay. So, during this time, you know, you have the situation with the gun. So, we're walking through the first day that you got arrested.
Oh, so I come home from Thurgood. My fuzz never went to school, so she at home waiting on me. I walked from Thurgood to Westwood. And
Word.
So I'm in there changing. We about to get ready. At this time, we still in schools though. So we wait and we waiting on one of the bros to pick us up.
So at the time, you still got the pistol or you don't?
I sold it.
Okay, boom. So yeah, you got the money.
Yeah, but
yeah, you out here.
You sold it? You sold the pistol?
Yeah.
To who? What's their name? Social security number?
And the place and the last
and address.
At the car.
I'm gonna get somebody fucking. I'm gonna get a nigga jammed up tonight. What's their fucking name? Get him. And I just bullshit.
I'm just playing card. Yeah, he played it.
I just playing. I don't want nobody to
bro.
get.
You feel me?
All right,
played the card. Look, she like, nah. Don't play my big buzzing like that. Don't play my big buzzing like that, right?
But it's funny because if my cousin hear this right now, she gonna be like, "Oh, I know what she talked about."
Word.
But,
and that's what this is for.
And it's all good. We just So come on. So let's get to high school.
Okay,
all right. So well, you get arrested. How'd you get arrested? What happened?
The police met me there basically, and she
Don't
watched me.
meet
She
me.
said, "You gotta do it for us. You got to. I can't have you on the run. It's cool to be out here like having fun and missing curfew, but I can't have you on it from the police." So boom, did 5 days, got out on probation.
Kevin Easley, man. Where the fuck is you at, bro? He said I was not playing around, or she was not playing around. I was only playing when I wanted their social security number and address to figure out
right. So
who she's up to.
So after you got done with that, but you still had issues later on with like the law, right? Because but this is later on in high school, right? So now that we're at high school.
You want to know how dumb I am? I went to school
No.
on the run. Like, I went to school with a stogie in the parking lot, and they called me to the office.
And you went.
Yes, they like somebody here to see my dumb ass. Who?
Man, don't ever look at me and do that, bro.
But well, you know what though? Hey, but it you know what? Some of it is maturity.
Yes.
You know, some of it is just like understanding all the elements that you're up against and then making a move. And you was young, babe. You in high school, so we ain't gonna call you dumb. It's just we gonna call you inexperienced. Right.
Yes.
And you in college now, so let's get to let's get to that, but
yeah.
To the next point.
Fred, you did an amazing job, by the way.
Thank you, bro.
So like while you're in high school, you have issues with like, like you already been stealing cars. Then it turns to you having to go to drug court.
How do you know that?
Man, give me another $1. I said
is.
every episode somebody says that to me, and from now on, make sure y'all hit my Cash App at $. Just kidding. So so how did you end up in drug court?
I kept dropping dirty, and one day they was like, "I'm about to send you upstairs for 6 months." Because I kept violating my probation. I'm like, I can't help it.
So is this probation from the first case or just a different case?
The same case, but I was doing stuff still. Like I kept violating my probation, and they thought that they was thinking that I thought it was a joke. So they like, all right, we about to. Cause I was getting suspended, skipping school. You know, when you a minor on probation.
Was you still stealing and stuff too?
Yeah, but I never got caught for that.
Okay.
It was like stuff my mom would report, like, oh, she did not come home from curfew, or she skipping school. Like, when you a minor on probation, all that is considered a violation of your probation.
So I was a minor while I was on probation, but mine was I had Alyssa Barlow. Shout out to Alyssa Barlow. If you ever out there, please make sure you hit my D. I'm just playing. Like Alyssa Barlow was my probation officer, but she was like no contact. So as a juvenile getting probation, like we literally just go to like they come pick me up and we'll go like skating, or we'll go bowling, or we'll go do ice cream.
Hey, when I got on drug court, I could call Judge Capizzi right now.
Judge Capizzi, I know what you're talking about.
I could call him right
I
now.
made some shirts for Judge.
Word, bro.
I made shirts for
He one of the
Judge
realest,
Capizzi.
bro. I don't care what nobody
like,
say. Judge Capizzi one of the realest, bro.
He tells you what
that.
he tell you what it is, and then
Yep.
if you take care of your business, then you're gonna be all
Yep.
right.
Fair.
He man,
What?
shout out to Judge Capizzi.
Shout out to
man.
Judge Capizzi. I hope he one
Shout
day
out
he can
to-
come sit with us, man.
Judge Capizzi, shout out to him because I think he tell you what you gotta do, man. He don't just buck you as soon as you go in
Bro,
there,
my
man,
butterfly
you know?
effect with Judge Capizzi gonna make me cry, bro.
Damn,
Judge
man.
Capizzi.
Judge Capizzi done saved my.
Did he
bro.
do good for you?
Yes, in the long run. He started treating me different. At first, he thought I was just a dumb girl, like out here, like, oh, you about to go upstairs every time I came. Because when I came to drug court, he was like, you got away with all this. He was like, do you know who I am? I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them, like, hell no, I don't give a fuck who you is.
But Judge Capizzi, yeah.
And
But
he
you
said,
will.
you know why you the last person in court? I'm like, no. He said, because I want you to see how my courtroom work, and I don't play. In my head, I'm thinking like he is fucked up in the head, because he was mean as fuck. He could tell you, shut up, he talking.
Yes.
So back then, I used to be like, this nigga
He
mean.
said, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But, so he used to send me upstairs. I got 10 days my second time seeing him. Just
10
for
days.
talking dirty. I'm like, damn, 10 days? I cussed him out. He was like, 15. He kept going. I'm like, I'm about to shut up. He was like, you turn yourself in tomorrow at 12:30. And I did. I have to do 20 days. But Miss Myers came and got me. And I don't.
Who is Miss Myers?
My PO.
Okay.
She came and got me. So I didn't do like the whole 20. I only did like 15.
How was y'all relationship?
Good. We was good. But when I got on drug court, Mr. Austin, Mr. Smith, he was like a big brother to me.
Mm-hmm.
He kept telling me, he like, you better be quiet. When we got out there, he told me like, he introduced me to my natural helper, Miss Shelley. I still talk to her to this day.
Right.
Like I can call her for a recommendation too. Like they all still love me. Like, but he told me like, I'm about to give you her number. So if you ever need somebody to talk to, because he knew with my at-home situation. So
Right.
he thought that I was acting out. Like he always said I had potential. But nobody else saw it in me though. Like they just thought I was just some high-headed ass girl.
Right.
But he knew I had a like story behind me.
Mm-hmm.
But one day, Capizzi had me go sit into adult drug court because I couldn't stop. Like I would go to school, get good grades, all that at this point.
Yeah.
But the only thing I kept doing was dropping dirty. So he was like, you know what? You trying. I see you trying. You going to school. The only problem I have with you is dropping dirty. He said, I want you to go sit in adult drug court and see where we leads to if you don't know how to stop now. So when I went there, he was like, I want you to write a 3-page essay. When I brought back that 3-page essay, he looked at me and was like, you got every period. You typed it. He didn't even ask me to type it. I typed it myself. He was like, you typed it. You detailed. I could tell that you actually went because because it was only one person who dropped dirty for weed. Like, it was very interesting to me. This bitch came, not this bitch. This girl came in there with fentanyl, heroin, crack, all in her system. And I'm like, she ain't dead. Like, how the fuck is you on all that? So, it was very interesting to me. So, when he saw my essay, he like, from here on out, like, I don't want no excuses from you. And,
Yes.
like, he was like, I see potential in you.
Yes.
And he was like, now I'm about to be more harder on you. And he was not playing. I got 5 days anytime I fucked up. Drop dirty, 5 days. Missed a day at school, I better call and tell them, hey, I'm late or I had a doctor's appointment. I better have a doctor's appointment to back it up. He told me, if you go to job, promise me you go to job court.
Yes.
I'll let you graduate my program and expunge your record.
Yes.
He expunged my record. I had the graduation May 3rd. All my POs that was friends with my PO, like cause I had a male probation officer. He couldn't drop me.
Yeah.
So like the girls.
Yeah, females, the ones that go in.
They was cool with me. Like my PO bought me a Forever 21 card.
Mm-hmm.
They buying me ice cream. Like they really was happy for me.
Yeah.
And when I spoke at the thing, I looked at Judge Capizzi like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like you at first. And he said, I mean, it ain't your job. I'm like, but I fucks with you heavy. Like I really mess with you.
So like, what did that do for your confidence to have those people that held you accountable and you and when you fall short, they showed you. I promise you, if you fall short, I'm going to do X, Y, Z to you. They hold you accountable. You fall short, they do that to you. Right. But I'm still here for you. What did that do for your confidence moving forward?
I'm like, somebody out here really love me. Like, they fuck with me for real. I remember I came to, because, you know, with drug court, you got to do 7 challenges and all that. You got to go through programs to graduate. It's phase 1, phase 2, phase 3.
Yeah, I definitely know. Yeah.
So I went through 7 challenges. I came in there smacked, like high as fuck. Like, and Miss Slaughter looked at me like, you feel good? And I just get the rolling. I knew what she meant. But actually, I dropped clean. I finessed. Dipped it in the toilet. I never got caught for that. But that's how hard they fucked with me.
But you were still on your journey, and that was the reason why. I mean, you know, like by the Lord's grace sometimes. Like sometimes because of who they saw in you is why they gave you some type of grace. Because sometimes, like, they'll see it like, well, it looked like we should test her again. Never mind, she cool. I know where she headed. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, like, that's the measuring stick for real. Because when I was on probation, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't put me through no issues. None of this dropping. I was on no contact. I didn't have to do anything because they knew that, okay, this guy is highly motivated. I'm only here based off of a hang-up. They saw that same promise in you. So, but after this situation, you know what I'm saying, you have to where you, well, like, not to the point where you met your sister yet. What happens next in your life after, you know, you go through the court situation? Like,
I go to Job Corps.
Yes, Job Corps.
That was challenging for me because when I was on drug court, I knew, oh shit, if I do this, I'm going to jail. I can't beat her ass.
Right.
I'm going to go to jail. Job Corps, you in there spending the night, can't go home at all. Job Corps, you can't leave until the weekends, and your parents got to come sign you out if you a minor. So, like, if your parents...
How old are you at this point?
16. You had to be 16. I graduated
at
16 too. But, you had to be 16 to go start there and 24. But, so after that, like, it was bitches from there, like, from Chicago. I only knew about 3-4 people from dating there. Everybody else is from Chicago, Cleveland. My first day, I was about to fight. And I knew if I fucked this up, I made a promise to Capizzi. He done expunged my record. Keep in mind, the deal that I made. If I went to Job Corps and, you know, got my education, he would expunge my record. Because you can't go to Job Corps with a record. Right. So he was like, if you're willing to do this, I have no problem washing that away for you to do this. Because Job Corps was my idea. It wasn't his. I brought it to him like, I really want to go to Job Corps because of my at-home situation.
It was your way out.
Yeah, it was my way out from everybody. But when I got there, it wasn't as easy as I thought. Because bitches bumped me over dudes. Like, it was this dude that toured me. And he had a girlfriend, and she was one of them, why is you talking to her type of bitches. So we in the wreck, and he walking me to the wreck. He done toured me now. He like, this the wreck, this where everybody at right now, because school is out. She sees, she bumped me. I pushed her like, hey, I'll beat your ass in here. I don't care about Job Corps. And people who knew, it was this girl named Rajane. She walked up to me like, no. She didn't, we don't know each other.
No, at all.
But she know me from Facebook.
Okay.
She know me from Facebook. She grabbed me like, nope, come on. I'm like, yeah, dumbass girl. You lucky she saved you, because I was trying to beat her ass. She like, yeah. But I got sent to the security guard office, and he gave me a strike. But they always were striking me and never sent me home.
So, like, before we did speak on something, and I don't know where this falls in the story, but you had issues with Table 4 over the situation with the guy. He actually said things about you that were disparaging and things that, you know, that you say are just blatant lies. You want to address that now?
Yeah, actually, yes, I do, because I was going to Job Corps, and people that wasn't even from Ohio would be like, ain't you that girl from that voice message? And I'd be like, how the fuck do you know about that?
A voice message. What do you mean?
He didn't like physically record me. Like I wasn't on video. It was
Audio.
But he made it known like it was me. Because I would know if he was recording me.
Walk us through it all, baby.
Okay, boom.
Yeah, this is kind of.
Wait, you want to know like the situation will be outside or like when it
outside? Outside.
Yeah, because like that's a part that he used as a weapon against you.
Yes.
That went viral.
We
it went viral.
This time, we was drinking Hennessy. This was before I knew the difference in liquor. Like now, I won't touch dark liquor. You will hear me say I don't drink Hennessy. But at this time, we was drinking Hennessy. We were drunk. I was what?
How old was you? 14, 15?
14, 15, yes. I lost my virginity to him. Like Coco, he ended up going to jail for 3 years from them stories. So me and him never actually had sex. We was together, but we was young. We didn't have sex. I actually lost my virginity to the dude that, you feel me, recording me. So his mom kept the door open. Like, okay, we weren't allowed to go upstairs to his room because you know how them upstairs rooms is. It's just one big ass room.
Yes.
We weren't allowed to go upstairs. The couch is like right here, like the living room. Her room is right here. She got her door open. She can just lay in her bed and just watch it. She ain't, you feel me? Mm-hmm. So we like, hell nah, this is not that. So he had a patio to where like, you can like walk in it, but like, it's like a door. Like you walk in it, it's couches, but then you walk into the house. You get what I'm trying to say?
So like it's a nice house with a finished patio.
Yeah.
A nice
You in a patio.
You
in a patio.
So,
yeah.
We fucked. I did not realize that he was recording me though. It wasn't until like weeks later.
And this was your first time having sex? Oh.
He was the first guy I ever had sex with.
Okay.
We, you know.
Okay,
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of started enjoying it.
Okay, right.
So.
Right.
I didn't, you feel me? I'm in love. I want to try new things. It's my first time. Shit, we on the patio, your mama, you know?
Right, okay.
So, we go out, we do it or whatever. His mom would let me spend the night, but I had to sleep on the couch and he had to sleep upstairs. But I spent the night or whatever. We get into it because I found out he was still talking to Tay. So, we talk, we fall out, he called me one day, like, but we never broke up. We was just on break. He right. Like, I ain't gonna lie. They posted. I saw my phone and they got a hold of the voice message because I forgot that the voice message was on there. I'm like, what? Keep in mind, I ain't even know they recorded me. I'm like, what are you talking about? What voice message? He said, I recorded you so I can have a memory of you. On your, he was like, I forgot that it was on my voice message app. I guess when you have an iPhone, it's the app itself. I don't know. This is what he's telling me. I still ain't seen it on my iPhone. A voice message app where you could just click and record. I know an Android got it, but I don't think.
But go ahead. So what else?
But after that, I'm asleep though. So I get on Facebook. It's hella motherfuckers laughing at me, making posts. Bitches tagging me in posts. You need to leave him after that. Your moan. Some bitches comment like your moan is cute. It's sour. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, he nutted. That shit nasty. I spit it out. I'm like, that shit sour. So everybody was making fun of that. Like, it's sour. And then it was some people like, y'all dumb. If y'all would know, it's cause the nigga don't eat pineapples and drink water. That's why it's sour. It has nothing to do with her. Cause they was trying to make it seem like I got something cause his nut was sour. And they was like, how do she have something if his nut's sour? That means he's not taking care of himself.
Before you get too far down that road, love, I'm going to let Smed give you some type of words of wisdom when it comes to a man posting any type of video or audio reference off a relation that y'all had together.
Well, to me, this goes for anybody. So
yes.
to the bro who did this shit, this ain't personal against you.
But it's across the board.
If I did it,
yes,
I would still fall under this rule.
Yes.
Anybody that posts a video
yes.
about a woman that they slept with
yes.
in secret is some weak shit.
Yes.
It's some fuck shit.
Yes.
And any nigga that ever does something like that shit fugazi. So
as
from
fuck.
This day forward,
yeah.
Do not record no woman in secret and post a fucking video of you fucking her or her sucking your dick or any of that shit and just to exploit this woman because To me, that shit terrible. Like, ain't no real nigga gonna do nothing like that, man. And this coming from somebody who claims to be real. So it's a different perspective. For every nigga that think they gonna do some little shit like that and think that that's major, nigga, that's whole shit.
Facts.
That's some weak ass corny, as my nigga LaRon said, corny as fuck.
As fuck.
To me,
Say
I look at shit like that, and
Hashtag
then
as fuck.
because like, you know, bro, you never know what type of damage you'll cause somebody.
Yes.
And as the years go on, after you get older and you do something like that to somebody, if you mature the way you should, you'll always understand that you made a mistake by doing that. And you can't embarrass a queen like this, man. Let me put this camera on her, man. You see her?
Beautiful
like,
queen. Beautiful.
All
Vibrant.
fucking day. Brown, man. Brown, beautiful young lady,
Foxy
man.
Brown. A foxy brown even.
You can't do that to
With the
her,
fro.
bro. You can't shame somebody, bro. If she fucked outside, let me get this shit back here.
Guess who else did in biblical times, man?
If she fucked outside,
Get-
we all fucked outside.
I
Every
definitely-
last motherfucking nigga, woman watching this motherfucking podcast for life, all motherfucking fucked outside.
My
Either
penis has
because
breathed
you didn't have
free
nowhere
airs,
else,
man.
either because you didn't have nowhere else to go, or it was a motherfucking adventure.
Yes.
But there is always something motherfucking intriguing and exciting
Absolutely.
about going outside and fucking outdoors. So to embarrass her or shame her or make a fucked up comment like she fucked outside or she sucked dick. No, so the fuck did you? You lame ass nigga.
Yeah.
And every nigga done ate some pussy before.
Absolutely.
And every bitch done sucked some dick.
Whoa.
So and
Ay, ay, ay.
so what I'm saying
Ay,
is
ay, ay.
people who make comments about people who have like you haven't done these things is hypocrisy. And being a hypocrite is one of the most shameful things ever. Even more than fucking outdoors.
Yeah.
Even more than sucking dick. Because what would we be without a woman who likes to suck dick? You would be fucking just, the world would be crazy.
I would be such a mean
Man, we
spirited person,
fucking man, we applaud and salute every fucking dick sucking woman in the motherfucking world.
I'll tell you,
Like, if you love to suck dick, you are a treasure.
like-
You are a fucking treasure. Understand your worth and your value.
Reshare,
okay?
reshare,
Man,
reshare.
read motherfucking share
If you
forever.
love this, reshare them words.
Man, so listen, man, you know, and if your nut is sour,
Church.
nigga, eat some pineapple.
Somebody put hashtag
Goddamn,
church.
drink some water and do some better shit. You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
put hashtag
'Cause,
church in
man,
there.
that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing
together.
to the nutter, not to the woman who tasted the sour nut. All right, so and listen, that's my perspective. And what I've learned for 2022,
Don't do
even if
Don't
I
do
say
that.
something, even if you say
Don't say
something
that.
I disagree
Don't
with,
do it.
it's simply just my perspective. And
Smack.
there's nothing to argue about.
No.
I can't argue with no
No,
motherfucking body
Smack.
on this earth.
We need
I
that
can't
perspective.
argue.
No,
I
we
can't.
need your perspective.
My perspective is motherfucking my perspective, and all should agree. But if you don't agree, that's okay too. Because this is mine, and what's yours is yours,
and
and
what's
I'm not.
mine is mine.
I can't argue with near motherfucker about nothing else.
Right.
Even if I think in my mind, that's some dumb shit. The nigga that motherfucking posted the video,
Yes.
right? The nigga that goddamn it hated on my young queen.
Yes.
That's your fucking perspective, nigga.
Yeah.
But to me, your
us.
perspective
To
is
us.
weak as water, fake as a snake, and goddamn it, side buster shit forever,
Weakest shit
man.
I ever seen in my
And
life.
any nigga that does that, in my eyesight, is a hoe ass nigga, or they did some hoe ass shit. Because you're not a hoe ass nigga, but you committed a hoe ass
nigga.
act.
Yes.
And,
Man,
and you
say
can
that.
always
Say that.
you can always change your thinking, shift your shape, and become a better person, man. You
Word.
know? And we all can. Because
Word.
I done some things in my life.
Uh-oh.
I haven't never recorded nobody, but I have done other shit I look back on right now with a different perspective and say, damn, bro,
I fucked up.
if this opportunity presented itself now, I'd do something better. And we all have,
Are you man
so
enough to say that,
that's
man?
me.
That's man, bro.
Yeah,
bro,
no doubt.
Bro,
No
I
doubt.
really respect that, man.
Man, no
I
doubt.
really respect that.
No
man.
doubt about it, bro.
So,
I respect it. He's a bitch ass nigga. You ain't gonna say it. I say it.
word,
There you go,
word,
baby.
Word. And
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
And
your
I
story
respect
to tell
your
as well.
perspective for sure.
It's your story
It's
to
so
tell.
crazy though because he asked me to put money on my JPay so he could JPay me and shit, and I put money
So,
on it.
wait.
But I ain't never used it. I still got the JPay on my.
So,
phone.
wait 1 second. So,
Actually, anybody want some JP? Y'all got any niggas or a bitch in jail y'all want to write? I transfer credits.
well, make sure y'all DM her to make sure you can get the JPay information exchange because she's doing a donation today.
Right.
Yeah, you feel me?
2022, I thought you knew.
20
Man, we exchanging this little shit.
Man, what?
It's nothing but a G thing, baby. Two locked out G's going crazy. Death row is a little
With Lexi Brazy.
With Lexi
Brazy.
Brazy.
That's hard. All right.
All right, come on, y'all, man. So look, all of us got to get to our people for New Year's. So come on, let's.
Yeah.
God damn it. put a
So,
bow
Job
on
Corps,
me,
you
man.
had a 3.4 GPA.
Balling.
How do I know
Lex
that?
Brazy.
Quit. Oh, wait.
Lex Brazy.
Word
3.4.
in the future, quit asking me how I know that. Watch the podcast. That's how I know that.
Man, he does this shit.
I does this. So you had a 3.4 GPA at Job Corps. So this is after all the stuff that like you've been through. You still wasn't like got enough to
I got my
focus
diploma with it.
early.
2 months of me doing the job for it.
Yes. So walk us through that process. Was it
I had Miss Ballard.
okay?
Miss Ballard, she actually just lost her grandbaby in 2019. Miney, 15 Forever.
Yeah.
She was part of that bus situation with them 3 people who passed.
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Ballard, she old school. She was one of them black teachers who would cuss your ass out of love.
Yes. Like
And
Miss
I-
Henderson for me. Go ahead.
Yes, like she stayed on me there. Like I'm like, I want to take your class, and she was like, I don't play. She tried to scare me, like, girl, okay, I want to take your class.
Right.
So I get in her class, and I don't know, like I start calling her auntie.
Yeah.
I can call her now, but she just stayed on my ass. Like I don't know, she got me through Job Corps.
So after you do that, eventually you get pregnant?
So
Later
I
on.
graduated Job Corps.
There we go.
After that, I wasn't old enough to work in my field. I graduated. It was like, damn, I'm only 16 going on 17. Ain't nobody about to hire me to work in old hospital.
But you got a scholarship.
Yeah, but no, I didn't get a scholarship from there. I didn't know nothing about college then. I didn't meet my dad or none of that yet. Back
Okay.
then, I was still in the streets. All right, I graduated, boom. I was just happy I got a diploma.
All right.
I was ready to get a job and start working. I didn't have the mindset of, oh, I'm about to go to college now.
Okay.
So it was more so, but I did it. You feel me? So after that, boom. Shit went back downhill. I started getting into it bad with my adopted mom. Yeah, let me put that down. I started getting into it bad with my adopted mom, and my brother was drinking a lot. We would argue and shit. Long story short, I made a long ass post about how I was just tired. I couldn't do it no more. Like I just been through hell. Like I've tried to overcome what I've been through, but I can't. I'm just at my breaking point.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember walking down a road. It was dark though. It was like 12 o'clock in the morning. And it was dead. Wasn't nobody really driving. And every time a car come, I would try to run in the middle of the street, but then I backed up. Like I didn't have the balls to kill, like run in front of a car. So after that, I'm like, fuck it, I ain't about to do that. So I run away. Like
How long was you on the run?
I went to Daybreak. I ended up going
Okay.
home. They ended up bringing me back home. But after that, I get a phone call from my adopted mom, like, I need you to come home. At this point, I had already been home. I'm just at a friend. I'm at my cousin's house, the one that I've been talking about. And she like, I need you to come home, like, right now. I'm thinking it's emergency. So I run home. She was like, call this number. I'm like, you made me come home to call this number. I was doing, like, I'm mad. I'm getting smart with her.
Right.
I called a number. I'm like, she was like, tell him who you are. And I'm like, Alexis. And he was like, what's up? This your dad. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm just sitting there like, you my dad. And he like, yeah, I'm such and such. Can I FaceTime? Do you have an iPhone? And I'm like, yes. And he was like, I'm going to FaceTime you. He FaceTimed me. After that, he showed me my grandma. I was like, this your grandma. After that, my dad, we set up a date for next week to meet. But the next day, my dad popped up on me. He knew exactly where to find me. Like,
Shout out to Dre, man. That's
like,
hard,
my
man.
dad, so I'm like, shit, my dad outside. I had a tank top, no bra on, and some booty shorts with some slides. I'm with my best friend. I'm looking. I'm like, damn, my dad fresh. This is my first time seeing my dad because in the FaceTime thing, he's paralyzed. He can't lift the phone up and be like, what's up? It's me. So I'm looking at the ceiling for real. You feel me? So when I see my dad, I'm nervous because I'm like, my dad ain't one of these bum ass niggas. He
At
in
all.
a chair, but
At
he
all.
ain't old. I'm thinking my dad one of these old ass niggas in a chair, ugly. No.
Nah, he have a gold chain on. Yeah, fly. Shout out to Dre Portis, man.
So
Like,
I come outside. He like, what the fuck? Where's your bra? I'm like, what? He like, where's your bra? What the fuck are you wearing?
Mm-hmm.
Man, so we meet. He asked my best friend to go somewhere. He like, where you going? Where you live? And she was like, I'm just gonna go back in the house. She was cool with my adopted mom. Yeah. So we talking, we chopping it up, and after that, I was sleeping on the floor. Like I had an air bed. I didn't have a TV and shit. And my dad was like, you underage right now. I can't do nothing right now. Like I'm not even supposed to be here. I can't talk to you. Only reason why I'm here is because your adopted mom let me. So he bought me a TV and all that. And I end up getting into it real bad. Like, when my dad came in my life, my adopted brother was real salty. Yeah. So I ended up living at Daybreak. Oh, my grandmother works, she used to work for Children's Services. She was a hiring manager. Yeah. So she has connects. She works for the county. So I was getting streams pulled. So Daybreak, when you underage, you can only stay there for 2 weeks. I was 17 going on 18. But it was April. My birthday went to August. But my grandma talked him into letting me stay at Daybreak until I was 18, so I can live with her. Right. And so after that, I stayed there. Yeah. And motherfuckers used to be like, "You're homeless." Da da da. It wasn't that I was homeless. It's just the at home that I had was fucked up. Right. So I'd rather live at a homeless shelter. Right. So after that, boom, I get kicked out of Daybreak for having weed in my room, but the lady was always out to get me. But she like, I smell some gas. But at this time, my grandma was already about to let me move in. I was about to share a room with my big sister. So I was already about to move out for real. Anyway, we was just trying to get more strings attached because me and my sister weren't clicking in because it was a lot for her to get adjusted to.
So like, this is sister on your dad's side?
Yes.
Okay, so, but like that part, like, when did y'all reconnect?
Now, like, I'm cool with all the other sisters. Yeah. It's not just me and her. Like, my dad got other kids that he considered his kids.
But that's the one, like,
that's my sister.
Yeah, like home right there.
Yeah,
home
that's
right
my
there.
Sister. But
what was like to have that connection?
And I was ghetto, so we didn't click. Like, she used to look at me like, you need to chill, sis. You're being messy. Mm-hmm. And I used to look at her like, you don't see them starting with me? Mm-hmm. Like, but having the big sister tell me like, we don't come from that. We go to school around here. We do this. Them bitches bums. Them bitches stay in a bind and you arguing with them. Like, that's how my sister was.
She kind of polished you up a little bit.
Yeah. She polished
Shout out to her. What's her name? Give her some light.
Jazz? Yeah.
Jasmine Brown?
Nah, it ain't Jasmine Brown. Jasmine Brown is the one who... man, give me a point. You know who Jasmine Brown is. Jasmine is...
She commented in the legendary
Downtown Browns.
Huh?
Downtown Browns, Jasmine Brown.
I don't know her.
The black owners that all are downtown, it was North, her, Third Perk.
Oh, well, Jasmine Brown is commenting and just basically kind of engaging with the podcast. So that's why I asked Jazz.
Jasmine Brown, you got to come back because we got to offer you.
She recorded. She came here.
She came with Jay Jones last time.
Oh,
look at that.
What up, Jazz?
Don't ever tell
my
nigga.
bad,
that nigga about to move.
My bad, my bad, YQ. And YQ stands for Young Queen. Hey.
Man, we got to get shirts made.
So tell me, like, right now, 2022, what you want to do, man? 2022, what you want to do? We in here.
Learn how to love myself.
Yeah.
Like, actually actually love myself. Like,
Come on, give me your New Year's resolution to.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
before we go there, I do want to get to college because you in school now.
Yes.
All right, come on, tell me about that. How'd you get in school?
Yeah, my grandma a Delta.
Yeah.
Hey, throw them diamonds up, Smed.
Nah, I ain't gonna throw no Delta Diamond, but you feel me? I'm a real.
Illuminati.
Yeah, and I looked up to that. My dad
I'm not-
paralyzed, and my dad
Yeah.
graduated from college. So I'm like, damn, if my dad can't walk and do it, why the fuck can't I? Because I've always been smart, so I went to Central State, but I ended up getting pregnant. So I switched from one to be
Jasmine Brown said, "I'll help her."
Word. See, like you got another Jasmine that's gonna help you.
Wow.
Jasmine is pretty.
Man, shout out Jazz, man. Happy New Year to you, Queen. Happy New Year to LaRon Hargrove, young player.
Hey,
And then you
LaRon
feel
been
me?
holding it down for you this whole
Nah,
time, man.
yeah,
For
LaRon,
real.
man, he a big
LaRon a real
support.
queen.
Big support,
I mean,
man.
King. Man, don't give me cancer,
Big
man.
support for
Man,
LeBron,
stop,
man.
bro.
Much love to you,
Yes,
player.
thank you.
Downtown Jazzy Brown.
Yes,
Damn.
downtown Jazzy Brown.
See, he knew about that shit. LeBron, you need to
Yeah.
change your
Bro,
surroundings.
and
LeBron, LeBron and Peanut, both of you.
LeBron gonna
Y'all
take my
in the
job.
wrong circles, man.
LeBron gonna take my job. Smith, you funny.
But my
so
New Year's
LeBron been
resolution
downtown all-
is to actually get to love myself.
Oh,
Absolutely.
2021, man. Get out of downtown in 2022, LeBron.
You know,
Fuck with you, bro.
So, but like you graduated while pregnant. That's a great achievement.
And I graduated high school while pregnant.
I wasn't pregnant in high school.
No,
I
this
just
is-
got.
Graduated college while graduated college.
college. Yet. I'm still in college.
Oh, okay. So, cause you in school for nursing.
Yes,
Right.
I just started school for nursing. I
Whoop,
was
whoop,
at
whoop.
STNA at 16 at Job Corps.
Yes.
Remember?
Man.
But when I got older, I let that shit die down.
Right.
And when I got pregnant with my son at Central State, I was there for social work. I wasn't there to be a nurse. But when I got pregnant, my grandma told me, like, you got to come up with a second plan. So I'm like, okay, while my
Yeah.
son is going to, while he's young, I'm going to go to school to be an LPN
Yeah.
or RN.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing now. So, like, yeah.
Right. So,
So I had to get certified my STNA in order to jump for STNA to LPN because Ohio Medical Career College don't let you just jump straight into RN.
Man,
It's
good shit.
right. So,
Man.
so like, what's next for you?
I want to be a doctor. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so like one of them doctors at like the emergency room. I want to be an OBGYN.
Yeah.
Like help babies and deliver out, man.
That's
It's,
so
it's,
dope. I
and
promise
you
you.
and
Like, that's
and
dope, and she know why it's
and
dope.
you're 20, so it's gonna
You got
happen.
enough time.
It's gonna well, the ball is in your court. If you want to do it, do
Yeah.
it, pursue
No,
it,
you
get to
Cross
it,
over,
do it.
throw
To
behind the
pers-
back. Smith, that's a bar.
you want to do it, pursue it to get through it, and do it, man. There's nothing that can stop you but yourself, man. Can't shit hold me back from the wealth but myself.
That's a
And
bar.
that is the realest thing I can ever tell you, baby. Through all the things that you've ever been through,
Yeah.
it shapes you to be tough to get through what's next.
Yes.
And nothing can stop you but you.
Yes.
So that's exactly what I want to say. I want to give everybody an opportunity to go out and celebrate your new year.
Yes.
I do.
You
I
gotta
do.
wrap it
You
up
know what
for
I'm
us.
saying? I want everybody to go out, man, and be safe tonight, man. Have a great time.
Yeah.
Jasmine Brown, I'm going to send this link. Can you please just click Lexi Brazy's link, right? And then connect with her, and you can tell her how you can, help her in whatever way. And then you,
I know he's not talking about my baby father because I don't like him. And he's
Who?
a deadbeat.
oh,
Yeah. Are we?
oh,
We
that.
know how to address nothing negative today. We're gonna keep it positive and light. So here on the Legendary People
You on
podcast,
smoke.
No, I'm not.
Nah, I know, I'm
He
just
said
messing.
comment.
here on the Legendary People.
Who that? Who's comment?
He said he know me from my baby father. That's why I said that.
Oh, he might, but
So-
but
Wait,
with the support is nothing but love. Everybody in here
So
done
let me
done
get your
been
mind off of
supporting
that.
you.
If you could go back in the legendary time machine that me and Smith is building,
Yeah, we building it.
you wouldn't change nothing. So here on the Legendary
There's
People
nothing
podcast,
else.
we got a thing called
Nothing to talk about.
the butterfly effect. With either something you said during the course of the interview, or something I found in the course of my research that I found it was truly amazing. A couple of takeaways for me was, I want to start with a legendary quote.
Yeah.
This legendary quote by 5'8" goddess. You know who that is? Well, she said to you, You have been through a lot. I watch you transform for better. Stay away from messy situations and live your best life. You had to go through a lot as a child, but it's okay now. Not everyone is going to understand that, but you're not alone. Any more you have, the missing place to your puzzle. So what they're trying to say is like basically like anything you're looking, now you got your family puzzle. That's when you reconnect with your family, right? So to me, you are a person like, for instance, like me and Smith have been doing these, I don't want to call them interviews. These are literally scientific projects that like we put together where we literally have this thing where we're finding out literally the DNA that goes into people being triumphant. You fit the bill for every part of this.
Wow.
You are on here today, and most people may think, you know what I'm saying? Because we've had the mayor sitting in the same seat you're sitting in. Look at me when I tell you this.
Yeah.
The mayor sat in that same seat you're sitting in and heard me saying the same thing I'm saying to you. You are a legend. Everything that you've been through only built the person that you're going to become. I said this the day before he became the mayor. Am I lying, Smith? What you're going to do is be greater than all of this. Everything you've been through. Quit. I feel like you focus too much time on things that you've been through more than what you've already accomplished. Wait. Your dad is a strong king. I know feel me? I know him through the streets. What he went through, where
we got love going on the
I know where he went through, where he couldn't even physically walk.
Keep them hearts
and
coming,
he
guys.
pulled up
like
more than my dad who got 2 feet. You hear me? So when you sit back thinking of all the bad things that happened to you, one thing I find in solstice is this. Anything I've been through, somebody else done been through before. That's what I always tell myself. I always tell myself every single day. When I wake up and I don't feel like getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, you know what? Somebody else don't feel like getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, but they still there. Whenever I bump my knee on the table, I say, man, somebody else done did this. And the funny thing I always think about, Samantha, is when I think about tattoos, I think about, man, Lil Bow Wow got on tattoos. It can't hurt that bad, right? Right. So, but like, you really don't even think about a lot of things like you've been through, like, such as this. You told a story about the dude that's in the hood that's buying everybody ice cream. And your breakthrough really was when your probation officer took you to go get ice cream. That person's showing you who you truly are, and I'm literally doing something for you, and I need nothing back. That's what I learned as a probationee myself, was I used to have all type of issues when it came to just people doing stuff for me, because everybody that did stuff for me wanted something from me. That probation officer that I just gave a shout out to earlier, Alyssa Barlow, showed me that somebody can do something for you completely, and they don't want nothing back in return. That changed my whole perspective of everything I ever lived off of. I used to really feel like that. The same place where you at, where I don't trust nobody. That person gave me that one key of hope that I carry today. And that key I'm giving to you today. You are powerful. You are strong. What you've been through to be a nurse, I know people with, man, one time I tripped one time and now I'm sitting here on crack. And you sitting here today with all stuff you've been through, saying that you working on do something better than that. That warms my heart. That's letting me know where we are as a people, where no matter what is put on us, we got the power, you know what I'm saying, like power through it. For that, you a queen. For that, you a legend. For that, you're celebrated. You unequivocally a legend. Hold your head high. That hair you was worried about wearing on here, that's a crown, queen. That's a crown. Thank you.
Yeah, man. And then my observation too is, man, look, out of every, we've had all kind of positive queens come on this show, okay? That's got businesses, that's got older than you, had more opportunity than you to do different shit. You was confident in yourself enough to come on here natural.
Yes.
And that speaks to being beautiful inside and out. Mm-hmm. And no, I mean, just being honest, you looked amazing.
Yes.
You sounded amazing.
Yes.
And everything that you said was heartfelt.
Yes.
You came up here on the spur of the moment,
Yes.
after getting off work, working for however knows who long. Changed a little bit, but didn't change anything about how you look. Just changed your clothes so
Yes.
you wasn't in your work clothes.
You were just as powerful both ways.
So the reason why I'm saying that to you is to just let you know you major. And I don't never want anybody to take that from you, no matter what you've been through. All the motherfuckers that laughed at you have never sat in that seat. All the people that thought that they was major, more major than you, they ain't sat in that seat. They ain't never get no call. They ain't never hollered at Smedro. They ain't never hollered at Peanut. They ain't never been on a legendary podcast. I see people asking me all the time,
All day.
especially more now than other times, to come and get on the podcast for whatever reason.
Man, please.
Like, but just being honest, we came to you.
Yes.
I asked you to be on the
Yes.
podcast. You didn't ask me. And so, with that being said, you know,
It's
just
an honor, though.
put it is, and I appreciate.
Because I write poetry, and I believe it or not, I used to talk to my grandma because I'm real close to my grandma. I'm like, I want to be a spokesperson.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I don't want to be one of them regular. Like, do y'all watch Sarah Jakes? I like gospel. Like TD Jakes.
Okay. Yeah.
TD Jakes' daughter, she speaks for the women. Like, and when I listen to her, I'll be like, I want to do that. I want to go to schools. I want to tell my story. But my grandma said you have to finish getting right within you and the Lord and find a special bond with Him before you could go out and help others.
That is so great because I'm telling you, what you're doing today is exactly that. And we're going to let you get the final word today. And I would like for you to say the poem that you said earlier today. SoLl give you a second to do that. Smed,
Yeah,
go ahead and run through our sponsors real quick while you get gathering.
Well, I mean, just in you know what? Just in my final observation, I just wanted to tell you that I am thankful for you to come on our show.
Yes.
I feel like, excuse me, but stories like yours, it
They're getting choked
makes,
up, obviously.
it makes our podcast better. You know what I'm saying? Because you come in and tell a story that anybody can listen to. And like LaRon just now said, be inspirational to others. Because no matter what somebody else is going through, I used to, you know, tell my son this and tell my other kids, like, you know, when you think that you got it bad, you can always compare your situation to somebody else that's going through some shit and find where you are blessed at.
Yes.
You know, in a way. And so somebody that feel like they got money problems, somebody that feel like they just don't got enough clothes or material shit. Excuse me.
Really quick.
Yeah, no. I'm about to give it to you.
About that.
No, hold on. And then I'm gonna let you close
You got
close
last.
me out.
You got last.
I'm just saying when you hear all of these problems that are like materialistic or just not relevant for real, when you hear all the things that you overcame, it makes you understand that no matter what situation you're in, seeing how you're in college, seeing how you are doing your thing,
Yes.
and becoming better and better every day, which is the goal. It makes all of us understand, like, shit, let me work a little harder.
Yep.
And that's the point for it all. And then without further ado, Lexi Brazy,
It's over to you.
it is over to
Hi,
you.
y'all. I would really like y'all to call me Monty.
Monty?
Monty.
Yes, Monty. That's my birth name.
So,
Yeah.
Monty, let's hear that that spiritual awakening that you gave us earlier. Poetry.
And anything else that you want to say from
Yes.
your heart. Just any wisdom that you got for people to build on. Yeah.
When I was in 4th grade, my mom caught cancer. I didn't understand it, so I started looking for answers. I asked God, why did this happen? I was a little young, so I really didn't understand it. I just knew my mom was changing every day. She'll get weaker and weaker, 80 degrees outside, and she'll tell me turn the heat up. She ain't take me to the park no more. We stopped doing shit together. I was confused. I ain't know what to do. Shit changed straight out of the blue. I swear the devil was working. He tried to take my mom away from me. Got bullied, so I tried my best to fit in. Went from making straight A's to my mom going to parent-teacher conferences. 5 years later, my mom was in remission, but by that time I met a nigga I thought I loved, but I just wanted attention. I just wanted to have some fun, so I went on a run. It seemed like everything was cool until he ditched me when I told him I wasn't ready. Shit changed that quick. He ain't want me, he just wanted what was in my jeans. But when I got raped, I was scared to let a nigga get that close to me. I started smoking, getting suspended every other day for fighting. My mama told me, the streets is not where it's at, you gotta get your shit together. That's when I found out she was battling lung cancer. That's when I met my first love. I swear I love that boy so much, but he took advantage of me, so I said fuck love. Now I'm focused on what's important, making it through this bad weather. My mama said, it's okay, shit gonna get better. You just gotta keep faith and know God got you through whatever.
Oh my God, that was so powerful. That was so powerful, man.
Amazing.
I just really want
I connect
people
with your
to
story
understand.
so much.
Like,
I connect with your story so much.
thank you. I just want people to understand. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I still struggle with a little insecurities. Like, with my hair like this, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, what the fuck, I'm really on here with my hair in the front. But I really got to a point where I don't give a fuck. Like, if I got on motherfucking Skechers, New Balances, like, I wear what I like.
Skechers look just like Balenciagas, and y'all can argue in the comment section over that. Y'all not about to.
Yes, like, Yeezys are ugly to
Yeah.
me. Like, what the fuck? I don't think they're cute.
Look at this man get a point.
Slave shoe. They look like slave shoes.
Right.
You ask me.
So
I just feel like y'all should embrace yourself. Embrace what y'all like. People be like, you still wear Aeropostale. If you like Aeropostale, wear Aeropostale. Like, I just feel like this world is too based on materialistic shit and who got what. I don't feel like y'all should make somebody's life hell because of what they have or don't have. Y'all should. They'll be the ones that be y'all boss. Like, y'all end up working for them. Like,
yeah.
Y'all should really watch how y'all treat people. Because there's a lot of y'all that y'all gonna have to see me in the future.
That's hard, right? That's how that is a bar right there, Smith. Man, you gonna lead us out, man?
Man, you guys, hey man, I do wanna.
Oh, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year's, man. There you go.
Man, hey, happy 2022 to
I'm nervous.
everybody, you guys, man. Man, look, 222, right, which is 2022. Anytime you get three digits in a row, that is some type of angel number. So I advise everybody to go and look up and see what 2022 means. And then kind of like, man, you know, fit into that vibe, man. But one thing that I do want to kind of like give everybody is, man, life is about service. You feel me? Service, you guys, man. What can you do for other people and not what people can do for you?
Yes.
Be that person that can come through and help someone else, no matter what it is. And if you approach life with that attitude and that mind frame, man, the things that you feel like you need help with will be taken care of automatically. So we building on trying to store up virtue and then just making this world a for really better place, man.
So Smith,
In every way, man. Yeah.
so what's your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to give more, ask for less, and increase value to anybody that I come in contact with. Anybody that I deal with, I want to give them more.
Pete about to get the
they
bag.
expect, man.
Pete
You
about
know
to
what
get
I'm
the bag. He say about the bag.
Yeah, well, no. Just, I mean,
I'm being silly.
for all of us, man, you know, like, well, for example, with you, it's not necessarily just giving you.
I'm being silly, bro.
No, I know that, but let's take what you're saying as a serious situation. For me to you, it's me giving you, just
The shortcuts, bro.
shortcuts,
Yes, bro.
information,
Yes.
everything that I can give you that I know that will catapult you to become much more. And anything that I can give you, and you gonna like give me the same type of shit.
You know that, bro.
Like all of that will reciprocate in both of us having more, but it's not more that we're asking for, it's more that we're giving. And so whatever I can give you to help you increase, and it's not money, but it's just
Yeah.
definitely resources.
Absolutely.
Whatever, bro, you come in here and do more shit. Do anything you can, and any little insight that I can see, including constructive criticism for all of us.
Yes.
Is the thing. Holding each other accountable, telling each other where we can fix shit, and then the good thing for everybody out here to understand when you watch this, if it's not tonight, later on, when somebody that's doing good,
Yes.
that you think is doing good, not even to them, if they're telling you something, listen to them. Listen to what they tell you, and try it. If it don't work for you, fuck it. Don't do it. Don't keep going. But try it. Cause sometimes, man, somebody will tell you some shit. Yeah, that motherfucking shit don't work. If I tell you to pray every day, if I tell you to visualize as an exercise and meditate and clear your mind, man, so you can fucking focus on what it is you need to do, try it.
Yes.
Try it.
Yes.
If it works for you, keep going. If it works for you, don't consider it a coincidence. Try it again. Cause sometimes when shit happens for you, you say, "Oh, that was just luck. That was a coincidence." Not necessarily. It could be a recipe and a formula to get you good.
Yes. Right.
Man, there's no doubt about it, man. You know.
So, like, what is your New Year's resolution? And I'll lead off last.
To love myself. And I want to just add on to that. When
Yeah.
you say that,
Come on.
because my grandmother and my dad, they like, okay, so I've never had discipline until I met my dad and grandma. So I get mad. Like, I'm grown. I'm not a kid. Like, my dad, I go to Kroger's, he be like, why you ain't tell me you was leaving? And it's like, what you mean? I'm 20. I can go to the store. And then it's like, I got to understand, I finally have somebody who cares about me. It's not that I can't go to the store. It's just that he wants me. He wants to just know that I'm safe. You know, like okay, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, everything, like, my dad be telling me not to do or something can happen. And I think that I know it all. He turns out to be right. Like basically what he just said, don't knock it till you try it. My grandmother, if I would have never thought of college if she would have never put that in my head. You can do this. Right. And it's like, you know, she used to tell me, if you can study, if you know how to read, you can do it. And I didn't want to believe her. So I really agree. Like, I think when somebody sees something in you, it's for a reason. And
Absolutely.
I feel like you just got to start believing in yourself.
Absolutely. And I think that ties this all into a bow, because I want to give Smith one of the biggest shout outs he ever going to get is, bro, like a year from that, like a year from today, I literally in a corner of my apartment doing my own thing. The fact that me putting positive energy out there led to you getting past that stage of, this person ain't supporting me. This person supporting me. If what you're moving, as my grandma said to me, a roadblock. No, there are no roadblocks on the road to righteousness. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if you got any issues, gotta put somebody in your way and somebody to take you out of it. And that is what Smed had provided for me. Smed ain't never gotta say anything to me. I know the love is already there. And I want to say, bro, this is the best way to send off my New Year's, bro. Right here, my bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's so dope to me. But, like, my New Year's resolution is to laser focus. That's one thing I took from
Carlos.
Los. Laser focus, man. That made me get on my stuff. So I've already been implementing these things before the New Year started. So I want y'all to be conscious of that, too. If you got New Year's resolution, you don't have to start when the ball drop. You can start right now. I've already been implementing these laser focus techniques, man. So I'm thankful for everything that's happened this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm thankful for everybody
Gratitude.
that are still here. I'm thankful for the people that are not here. Like, today was one of the greatest days of my life, and that is personified by the road that we are traveling.
Yes, sir.
We are the Legendary People Podcast.
Yes.
Legendary People, Legendary Stories, man.
Yes, man. Everybody, man, spend some time with your loved ones. Happy 2022 to everybody, man. And from the Legendary People Podcast,
Yes.
bro, we got a lot of shit coming, man. Big week next week, man.
Yes.
I got
Big dog.
Let me holler at y'all real quick, man, and then we up out of this thing, man. Let me look at our schedule real quick. bro.
Let's go, man. Talk to
Let
him.
me
Talk to
see.
him
Let me
nice.
see. So we got a lady coming on Monday night, Desiree. McDermott.
Yes.
She's gonna talk about some shit that she went through with domestic violence,
Make sure
almost being
Monday.
killed.
Yes.
And some real shit that
Let's
y'all gonna be
heal.
like, damn, that's crazy.
Let's help together.
Then we got Jaron Johnson
Yes.
coming on at 7 o'clock
Big
on
dog
Monday,
status.
right? And then we also got Shantae, Girls Got Hustle.
Yeah.
The Girls Got Hustle.
Yeah.
She's coming in.
That's
Shantae
an early
Girls
show.
Got-
That's an early
That's
show.
an early show. So we got her coming in at 1. Then on Wednesday, I have actually rented out the studio to another group of girls that's going to come in. It's called Rise Above the Norm. It's a ladies podcast.
Yes.
So, man, y'all make sure y'all check us out 9:30 on Wednesday. And then on Wednesday night, we got Dr. Shawan Brown Gillette.
Yes.
She super major. She
Yes.
been doing a lot of stuff for a long time. She like amazing, man. Amazing.
You gotta tap in with it.
Then on Thursday, we got Derek Malone.
Yes.
And then on Friday, we got Poetic and Friends,
Yes.
all female show
Wait,
promo.
Smash. I'm hosting an event.
Yeah.
They got a hers versus he.
Los
right?
Blanton and this thing.
Super
Yes,
dope
sir.
event. I'm hosting an event. She's literally throwing an all female event, and I'm so privileged,
Yeah.
so privileged to be the only male there. Man.
Yeah,
It
you
gonna be
right.
me and all girls. Man, you
Oh.
gonna co-host now, don't you?
I
Shout
want
out
to
to
be
Poetic.
there, man. You feel me? Just for the
I'm being
leftovers.
silly.
And then on the 10th,
The 10th.
of January, we got Whitney from the Great Dayton Incubator.
Yes.
This is the group of people who reached out to me and gave me the award for entrepreneurial excellence, man, and put me on the Wall of Fame.
Yes.
So she's going to come in and she's going to talk about how you can get a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying, for your business. So, man, we got a bunch of shit cooking, man, you know what I'm saying? 2022, first week of 2022 is booked.
Yeah, it's already
Goddamn it,
booked.
whole week,
Don't hit the
motherfucking solid.
line asking, can you get in?
No doubt.
January 1st,
No
we
doubt.
already lit. You know
No
what I
doubt,
mean?
man. Hey, you guys, as always, man, for real. The way we want to close this shit out is by telling you that we love you.
Yes.
And this is for real, not none of that fake love, man.
yourself.
Man, hey, and not only the love that we feel for you, man, love yourself, man.
There we go.
For real. Find those wonderful things about yourself. Get to know yourself, and then hone in on those good things, and then do more of that. It's the Legendary People. Man, Peanut, close
It's
me
a
out. What we
Legendary
say,
People
bro?
podcast.
Yeah.
Legendary people, legendary stories,
Yeah,
baby.
son.
We got 70
Yeah, man.
Love us, man.
Yes, man. Happy New Year. Happy
Reach,
2022.
share, and joy,
Man, we
man.
love you. Hey, what?
Hey, y'all.